Hi, third grade. I hope you all are doing really well. I hope you are healthy and happy and you're just having a good time. I know life is tough right now, but you guys are strong. We can do this. We've got it. We'll be okay. All right. A few quick reminders. Thank you guys for writing in cursive again. If you're not, make sure you are trying to write in cursive. We definitely want you to keep practicing, and we want you to be writing in cursive. That way you're ready for fourth grade. Okay, so keep doing that. I know it's not the easiest, but that's why we have to practice. Many of you are getting really, really good at your cursive, so I can definitely tell who's practicing. Keep it up. And then also make sure when you're writing complete sentences that they are third grade complete sentences. And please pay attention to the number of sentences that are required on some of your assignments. So on some things, we may require 3 sentences or 5 sentences. And so if you want full credit for that, please make sure that you're paying attention to the number of sentences that you need to be writing, okay? All right, moving on. I am going to attach a picture because Mrs. Rupel has sent me another picture of our lima bean plant, and it is still growing. She said it was waiting for some warmer weather, and it must have found some because it is still growing. So that's really exciting. And then I'm going to attach any of the circle pictures that I got so you guys can see how you designed your circles differently. And then I've also got a science tip for you, so keep a lookout for that one later. Okay, so today we are looking at personal pronouns again. We are looking at the case form. So we've gone over, this will be our third different type, different form of pronouns, personal pronouns. So hopefully you've got the first 2 forms down and you're ready for the third form. So let's get started. Okay, so just to refresh our 3 different forms, we have our person form, our number form, and today we're going to look at our case form. Okay, so our person form, we've got first person talking about myself, I, me, us, and then you've got second person talking about you or your, and then you have third person, which would be he, she, his, her, they. All right, then we have number form, looking at singular versus plural. So you would have I, he, she for singular. You would have words such as we, them, they for plural. Okay, so today we're looking at case form. So for your case form, you have 3 different options. You have subject, possession or possessive, they switch back and forth in this lesson, and then you have object. So subject is going to be when the pronoun is used as the subject of the sentence, and we'll go into some more detail and some more examples here in a minute. Possession is going to be when that pronoun is showing possession, and then object is a little bit trickier because it can be used as a direct object, an indirect object, or an object of the preposition. Okay, so let's look at some examples of our 3 case forms. Okay, so the first case form I want to look at is the subject. So your personal pronoun is, first you have to identify it. Okay, so in my first sentence, they went on a walk. I've got the pronoun they. So who went on a walk? They. It's my subject. He ran around the block. Who ran around the block? He. We had a great day. Who had a great day? We. Okay, now this last one, when they ask a question, sometimes it's tricky because we generally see the subject of the sentence in the front as the very first word, but does is not a subject. Does he have a dog? Who are we talking about here? He. Okay, that pronoun he is still my subject. I could switch it around to be a statement. He does have a dog. He is my subject. Okay, so let's look at possessive. So if I'm looking at possessive, it's showing ownership. So if I say the bike is mine, who does the bike belong to? It's mine. It belongs to me. This book is yours. This is telling me that the book belongs to you. It's yours. Okay, and my last one, the toys are theirs. That means the toys belong to them. Okay, so the subject and the possessive or possession are a lot easier to figure out, but let's look at objective also. Okay, so here we have some pronouns being used as objects. Now, it's not that they are difficult to figure out, it's that if you're not paying attention, you might get direct object, indirect object, or object of the preposition confused. Okay, so the fish swam around us. First, let's identify our pronoun, which would be us. How is us being used? So we've got fish as our subject, fish swam, that's our verb. How did the fish swim? Around us. So this is a prepositional phrase, so us would be used as an object, but it is an object of the preposition. Okay? So let's see if I can write that with one hand. Okay, let's look at our next sentence. We have the bee stung her. First, we have to identify our pronoun, which is her. So, finding our subject, bee did what? Stung. Stung whom? Her. So, her would be our direct object. Okay, that is what is receiving the action. All right, let's look at this last one. Bob threw him the ball. My pronoun is him, and let's dissect the sentence. So I have Bob as my subject. Bob did what? Threw. Threw what? Ball. To who? Him. So him is the indirect object. Okay, so hopefully that helps you distinguish a little bit of the three types of cases where a pronoun would be used as an object. Okay, I know you guys know how to identify the object of the preposition and the direct object and the indirect object, but sometimes it's just nice to have a refresher to hopefully help you remember. If you want to, you can also go back into your book, and I'll show you these lessons, even though this is technically the answers, but it's just your practice. So if you want to look more closely at indirect objects, you can go back to lesson 41, simple subjects, lesson 3, direct objects, lesson 31, and object of the preposition, lesson 39. Once again, those are just in case you need a quick refresher. You do not have to go back and look at those lessons, but if you're having trouble, definitely I recommend you doing that. Okay, I really hoped that those examples really helped you to be able to clarify and just understand the difference between the three case forms of personal pronouns. So hopefully you're able to easily recognize those. This will definitely not be the last time we are working on this. So please pay attention and ask questions if you have them. You can reach us in the comments, but you can also reach us through email. We are very happy to help you if you are not understanding. Okay, I do miss you guys so much. This is not the same, but I do love teaching you still, and I love being able to interact with you. But I have a question. What's your favorite food? Let me know in the comments what your favorite food is. Mine, well, if coffee were a food, that would be my favorite food. But since coffee is not a food, I'm gonna have to go with tacos. So let me know what your favorite food is in the comments. Remember, take your time, look things up if you need to, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!